All right, so I am back. Um, this is part two of the love reading. I couldn't finish up what I needed to say in part one, and these videos on here only give you like 10 minutes, so I hope I don't be irritating y'all with the part ones and the part twos and the threes and the tens. But I don't want to like leave it right there because I feel like you need this advice. So again, if you are tuning in for the very first time, I highly encourage you to go check out part one of the love reading. It is on my page. I just uploaded it today, right before this one. And if you resonate with that message, then come back here and tune in to part two. Or you can just decide to stay. It's totally up to you. But yeah, as I was picking up in part one, you could be, again, male, female, feminine, masculine. It doesn't really matter. 113, I just seen that on my timer. So that could be significant. Also, 222 could be significant. 811 could be significant. This date that you're getting ready to go on, or that you're thinking about going on, like I said, you could be going on this date either today or this weekend, or there's something significant here about this Friday. One or the other that I'm getting. You have been kind of like going back and forth in your head whether or not you should go, whether or not this person is going to like you, whether or not things are going to take off. If you go on this date, would you be wasting your time? You just have all these racing thoughts, is what I'm getting from you. And I feel like there's so much like fear um, and like anxiousness. And I also get from you excitement. I feel like you are excited about this date, but you're very nervous, but you're more so like just fearful. You're at a place where you done been through so many games with people where it concerns love and relationships. You have been through so much um, to where it's hard for you to fully let somebody in. But what I would also encourage you is that because I want to tell you this before I get ready to tell you what I'm about to say in terms of your advice here. If you feel, right, that you're still triggered by your past in terms of your relationship, if you feel like everybody is out to get you and everybody ain't shit, basically, I feel like we all kind of done been there at some point, even myself. But I'm going to use me for an example. What I had to learn, and I learned this, I'm still learning this on my healing journey, but it is one of the things that I had to tackle is past love and relationships. Like, I had to understand that everybody is not, you know, a bad person. And I also had to change my perspective in terms of like how I look at love and relationships, why people move the way that they move, where does it actually come from. And so I feel like once I started healing on that, once I started kind of going a little bit deeper, as I have been going, it's become blatantly clear to me as to why, you know, certain things um, took place with my past love and relationships. Um, Sometimes it was the other person, sometimes it was me. Sometimes I tolerated certain things. 444 on the timer, so you definitely could be seeing that number. Some things I didn't, but it took me just healing. I was in a place where I felt like all men ain't shit. Like, fuck all y'all. I'm just like, but I can honestly tell you I'm not there anymore. Mm-mm. I'm not there anymore. Now that don't mean I'm a fool. It's, far from that. But I had to be honest with myself, and I had to ask myself, okay, am I ready to date? Or is the past still triggering me where that is concerned? And so once I figured out, okay, I'm still triggered by XYZ, I went in and I healed. I just seen 555. And don't get it twisted. As I'm saying this to you, it's not like I'm not still on that journey, because I am, and I have been every single day for the past, I say, 3.5 years. I've been at this, or almost 3 years. But it took me being brutally honest with myself, among other things that I have had to heal within myself, and still taking a journey on it. So if you feel that you are not ready and the past still kind of triggers you, then I would suggest you to, for right now, take your time and focus on you. Go within and figure out who you are, without a partner. Figure out what still triggers you from your past. Why does it still trigger you from your past? Figure out why you tolerated certain things from certain people. And anything else that remotely bothers you from your past. If it still triggers you, then I would consider kind of waiting this out and taking your time for you, because maybe that is what you need to tackle right now versus going out on a date. Because if you are not ready and the past still triggers you to where you are thinking all these negative thoughts about this new person, and you're very apprehensive, and you just have all these mixed emotions, but most of it is fear-based and anxiousness, you might not be ready. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. And if you're not, it's okay. That don't mean you're going to be single forever. It just means that you need to do more self-love on yourself. You need to go deeper within yourself, so that way when it is time for you to share a part of yourself with someone, you would have loved on yourself so much to where anyone that comes in, you don't necessarily need this person to feel validated and to feel loved, because that's already within you. Like, you being alone, it's enough. You're alone in your solitude, it's enough, because you would have sat in solitude, and when you start healing, you're gonna have to sit in some solitude. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It is not for the fucking weak, fam. I'm telling you. But again, I feel like, not 11 on the timer, I feel like your spiritual advice is to take time for you and practice, healing if you feel like you're not ready. If you feel like you are ready and you want to take a risk, then you do have free will. Take the risk. Do I feel like this person has good intentions towards you? I do. I don't get anything negative or bad from this person. I feel like this person really does like you, and they want to see where this possibly could go. They are highly attracted to you as well. So I hope this